When you walk away, she feels it before she understands it. Your silence gets loud fast, and what happens inside her can change everything. This is not about games. This is about real emotion. Here is what a woman really feels when you walk away. First, she feels shock. Not always panic, just a hard emotional jolt. Your absence breaks her normal pattern. The routine is gone, and her body notices first. But here is the truth. Shock often feels like disbelief. She checks the phone twice, then 3 more times. Not because she is weak, because her mind wants answers. Her brain hates unfinished stories, so it starts filling in the blanks. She thinks about your last talk. Then she wonders if she missed a sign. This is where it gets interesting. The pain is not just losing you, it is losing what she expected next. She mourns the future in her head, even if that future was never promised. Pay attention to this. She may want to reach out, but pride often stops her hand. So she says nothing, and the silence grows teeth at night. By morning, the shock becomes a question. Why did he really leave? Second, her pride wakes up, and pride is powerful. It tells her not to chase, even when her heart wants to. But here is what most people miss. Pride is not always anger. Sometimes pride is self-protection. It helps her hold herself together. She tells herself she is fine, but inside, she still feels rejected. So she starts performing strength, maybe online, maybe in front of friends, but the act costs energy. This is where it gets interesting. She now feels 2 forces at once, missing you and resisting you. That inner fight can exhaust her, so she makes private speeches. She reminds herself of her worth. She replays what hurt her, and that can make her colder. Pay attention to this. Silence can become her shield. Third, she starts replaying everything. Her mind becomes a private theater. Every look, every pause, every strange tone. She searches for the turning point. But here is the deeper part. She is not only studying you, she is studying herself too. She wonders what she did wrong. Was she too distant? Was she too available? Was she too much? This is where walking away cuts deep. It can touch her self-worth. Even confident women feel this. They just hide it better. But here is the truth. Reflection can turn into clarity. She starts separating fantasy from fact. The sweet moments still matter, but the bad patterns matter too. Little by little, her story changes. She can blame herself forever, or she can see the bigger picture. That choice changes what she feels next. Fourth, she may feel relief. Yes, relief. Especially if the connection felt heavy. Your absence can remove pressure too. But do not misunderstand this. Relief does not mean she never cared. It means pain and peace can exist together. Human feelings are messy like that. She may sleep better. She may think clearer. She may finally admit what drained her. This is where it gets interesting. Relief can become perspective. She sees things she excused before. The broken promises, the mixed signals, the emotional waiting. Pay attention to this. Relief often scares people because it feels like letting go. And letting go can feel disloyal at first. But sometimes it is healing. Sometimes walking away frees her too. And that changes the story completely. Fifth, curiosity starts to grow. Once the shock cools, questions return. Is he gone for good? Or is he waiting too? But here is the truth. Distance creates mystery. Mystery pulls attention. And attention can turn into longing. She may look you up. Not always to reconnect. Sometimes just to understand the silence. This is where it gets interesting. Curiosity keeps the bond alive in her mind. Not because love is stronger, because the story feels unfinished. So she almost reaches out. Then she stops again. Curiosity and pride keep trading places. Pay attention to this. She imagines different outcomes. Some make her hopeful. Some make her protect herself faster. That inner guessing game wears her out, so eventually, she must choose. Sixth, everything becomes a decision. Not just about you, about herself. She now asks one hard question. Do I go back, or do I grow? But here is the deepest truth. Walking away forces emotional honesty. She sees what the bond really was. Was it love? Or just attachment? Was it connection? Or just a pattern she knew too well? This is where it gets interesting. If she chooses herself, the feeling changes. The pain becomes fuel. The silence becomes space. And you stop feeling like the center. If she chooses the old pattern, the feeling repeats. The questions come back. The hope comes back. The hurt comes back. So what does a woman really feel when you walk away? She feels many things at once, but most of all, she sees the truth faster. If this hit home, stay with us. There is a lot more to understand about love, distance, and human behavior.